Ray Hershel began his broadcasting career in 1968, and on April 15th of this month, he'll celebrate 50 years in broadcasting. What makes this even more remarkable is that those 50 years have all been at the same TV station, Springfield's Channel 40. Known as the Dean of the Western Massachusetts Journalists, Ray has traveled the world covering news stories and been the recipient of numerous awards. He sat down with Connecting Point's Dave Fraser recently to reflect back on an amazing career.
I grew up in Chicopee Falls, went to local schools, my kindergarten through grade 4, went to Sheridan Street School in Chicopee Falls, grades 5 through 8, St. Stanislaus School in Chicopee, then went on to Chicopee High School, where I graduated in 1963, and from there attended Emerson College. When I graduated from college, I was more interested in getting into news broadcasting than sports broadcasting, and there I came here to WHYN back in April of 1968. At the time, we worked in our newsroom, a little congested newsroom where everybody was elbow to elbow, but we had a great camaraderie, a lot of fun. Durham Caldwell was the news director. We had news every hour and half hour, 5 minutes on the hour, 3 minutes on the half hour. We had to rewrite all our news. We had to call up people to be interviewed over the phone, edit our tapes, put that on the air. So radio was a great training ground in a way for me in television because it taught me how to work under deadline pressure to get these newscasts written, rewritten, and get them on the air in time every hour and half hour. I was a kid, a young reporter, green, fresh out of college, and I felt almost like a rookie going to training camp trying to, crack the Red Sox starting lineup. It was WHYN radio, AM, FM radio, and television. So we were 3 entities in one building. So even though I started on radio for a year or two, I had the opportunity to transition over to TV very easily. As a matter of fact, when I first started the transition, I would work 4 hours on the radio and then 4 hours on TV, going out covering news stories. So the transition was seamless, if you will.
Their message quite different from the one given inside by the pro-life people.
The first big TV story I had an opportunity to cover was the return of prisoners of war from North Vietnam to Westover Air Reserve Base, but coming back to Western Massachusetts after being released from these prison camps.
Major Alexander was first off the plane. He was the only returning POW to make a statement.
So that story, I think, was an indicator to me just how powerful a medium television is. That perhaps was one of the turning points early in my career, having the opportunity to cover a story of this nature, and hopefully I took the opportunity and did pretty well with it, because after that, things started to go really well for me.
This is the area of the Good Fence. It's located on the Israeli-Lebanese border.
I've been very, very fortunate. Traveled literally all over the world. Been to the Holy Land back in 1983 with an interfaith group. In '84, after the U.S. Olympic team, the gymnastic team, won the gold medal in Los Angeles. When Tim Daggett, a West Springfield native, came back home in Western Massachusetts, I had a wonderful opportunity to present him with a videotape of some of the highlights of the Olympic before hundreds and hundreds of people right there at Storeton with his family, which he enjoyed thoroughly.
This C-141 is taking these injured troops back home.
As you know, Westover Air Reserve Base here in Western Massachusetts had an opportunity to travel many times with the Air Force on missions, humanitarian missions of mercy. When Pope Francis visited Philadelphia, people flocked all over the world to Philadelphia to see the Pope. But to be part of events like that are very exhilarating, where you get a sense of really how small the world is. We may be local reporters here in Western Massachusetts, but in this day and age of technology, the world has shrunk. The world is a very small place, and we get an opportunity to cover those kind of stories. I've always enjoyed my work here. I consider myself very lucky. I work with some of the best people in the business. They have been supportive of me, helped me as a reporter over the years, and the people of Western Massachusetts are the best as well. They're fantastic. So for me, this was a wonderful place, not only to expand my career, but to raise my family as well. And it worked for me, it truly did. And I have no regrets. I've been here 50 years, and I've loved pretty much every minute of it. God has blessed me with a passion for what I do, and I'm wrapping up 50 years in the business, and I couldn't be happier.